Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Keeping Up with Kels. This video is another story time on Storytime when these three girls tried, it was like 4 girls. It was a group of girls, they tried to jump me or whatever after a party, right? So, let me get a little backstory. One of the girls, I went to middle school with them, and like, we wasn't really cool, but you know, like when somebody's friends with your friend and y'all just all hang out together and stuff like that, like that's how it was. Feel me? Like, it would be days, she came to my house like twice or whatever, feel me? And then I don't know what happened, but first of all, she was a bully, and y'all already know I don't like bullies, to me. So it was just like, yeah, you cool with my friend, but I know you be bullying other people in the school and stuff like that. So I kept my distance. You know, like, people like that, like, you hold at a distance. So I kept my distance from him. You know, I never really got too, like, super dandy close. And I was like, yeah, you my bitch, da-da-da. Like, for me, it was never none of that. Like, for me, so, like, I don't know what happened. She ended up leaving the school or whatever. Don't know. I don't even know why she left the school. Don't know what happened. Because at that time, I wasn't fighting and I didn't care. So, for me, I go to the party with my friend. I'm with my friend Beyonce and her friend Deja. We at the party or whatever. And some girl walks up to Deja. And she's like, oh, no. Deja goes to the back. And they're sitting at the back. The girl that I went to middle school with, she's sitting at the back. Mind you, I never had problems with this girl in middle school. She never said she wanted to fight me. Never said she didn't like me. None of that. Like, I never had problems with her. Feel me? So, she was like, oh, she went back there. And then she said one of the girls back there asked her if, like, yo, that's Kelsey. And she was like, yeah, wow, what happened? And then she was like, they ain't say nothing. So, we stayed. The party got shut down by the cops or whatever. So now we standing outside, me and Beyonce and Deja, we about to leave because it was cold. It's wintertime, so we about to leave or whatever. And we like basically down the block. And I heard somebody say my name, so we turn around. And my friend Beyonce was like, don't leave. She was like, let's not leave. Let's go back. Like, we don't want to look pussy or whatever. So we go back, and some big girl, they call her name Maya or whatever. She come out the party place, and it's the girl that I went to middle school with standing next to her, and then some other girl that my brother told me he used to date or whatever. He said, like, I don't know, but I don't care. But she came out, and then it was like some dyke that was with them or whatever. So they came out, and the big girl, like the biggest girl, I don't even know her. Like I said, I only know one girl out that whole clique, feel me? So, they come out. The big girl says to the one that I know, she like, oh, is this her? And the girl was like, yeah. Word to my mother, all I seen was this girl. She tried to punch me, but it was just like, I already knew what was like, it's like your instinct. Like, you already know what's about to go down. Like, I already know y'all body. This is how y'all are, feel me? So she tried to like punch me, and I moved. So then she grabbed me, and now we fighting. Like, I'm just punching her or whatever. And then all I feel is like, the other girl, the one that I went to middle school with, she come and she's hitting me behind my head. Like, I don't know if they had, first of all, some of them had rocks in their hand. They was hitting me with shit in their hand, all types of shit. Like, feel me? So now my friend Beyonce, she's like trying to break it up. She's trying to get them off of me or whatever. She pulling them. Like, it's just like, it's like I said, it was like 4 of them, but they big. Like, I'm small. I'm 5 feet tall, and I'm like 115, 20 pounds max. Like, I'm no challenge. Like I said, I be telling y'all this. I'm no threat to nobody. Feel me? So we're fighting. Me and the big girl fighting. The other girl that I went to middle school with, she hit me from behind. And the other girl, the one of my brothers that he dated, she tagged in. They all tagging in or whatever. They come, everybody taking hits or whatever. Every time my friend pulled one off, there's another one hopping back on me. They was trying their hardest, like real life trying their hardest. And then like the whole time I'm fighting them, in my head, I just keep telling myself, do not touch the floor. Do not touch the floor. Do not touch the floor. My glasses fall off my face. Go text you. I'm like, do not fall. Do not fall. I'm like, in my head, because I'm like, yo, Kelsey, if you fall, anyhow you fall, these bitches is going to wash you. They is going to stomp your face out. They is going to eat your face up with this floor. They is going to wash you. I'm just like, don't fall. Don't fall. So my friend, they fake broke it up. But it was just like, these girls was bigger than all of us. And like, for me, it was like, we can't really do much. So I'm standing behind my friend, and my friend is standing in front of me. She's like, yo, y'all not about to jump her, feel me? Y'all not about to jump her. So then the girl, she tries to swing at me, and she ends up hitting my friend. So now my friend moved, and then one of the girls, she grabbed me again. But now it's like, the whole time they're hitting me, nobody is hitting my face. Because they keep pulling. I had a red bob. They keep pulling on the little red bob. They hitting me from the back. They sneak hitting. So it's like none of their hits is like landing on my face or whatever. So then they was like, they cab was, mind you, the whole time they doing this, they cab was like right there. So then they hopped in the cab. So the girl that, like I said, I was walking away or whatever, cause my friend, she moved. So I'm walking away, and the girl, she tried to run down and hit me again. They ended up hopping in a cab. So she seen that, she tried to, and then she backed back, and then she went in the cab or whatever. They went in the cab, and they rolled the window down, laughing, the kiki can, all that extra shit. You feel me? So now I go home, and I'm calling I call my bro. I'm like, yo, these girls from so and so just jumped me. I like, what's the word? You feel me? So he's telling me like, oh, you know where they be at? Of course I know where they be at. Feel me? So like, told him where they be at. He said, all right, say less. Like, feel me? So then they go on Facebook posting about it. Like, they're on Facebook talking about some Kelsey, you pussy, this, that, and the third, stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm in the comments like, first of all, y'all just jumped me. Da da da. I don't think I could find these posts over anywhere, but like, I was like, y'all just jumped me. Da da da. Then they was like, oh, we ain't jump you. We was tag teaming. That funny, corny stuff like that. And I'm just like, you're mad corny, because it's like, all y'all is bigger than me regardless. Any one of y'all could have got the one on with me, and that would have been it. Because all y'all bigger than me. Like, it's not like I'm bigger than one of y'all and like two of y'all my size, and it's like two of y'all. No, all y'all just bigger than me. So, feel me? I'm like, you ass. Like, all y'all is ass in my books. Like, they was trying to be funny. They didn't really want to link. Like, they wasn't trying to link. They I guess they thought like they accomplished what they accomplished. But, you know, God don't like ugly, because like I said, I walked away from that fight without a scratch. They gave my wig a bald spot. Mind you, this was the first day I was wearing it. First day. And if it's a fresh wig, imagine how hard they was pulling on it. First of all, the wig came off my head. Had a whole bald spot. Like, the bald spot was from like right here, go all the way back to like back here, and then like come all the way down. Like, the whole side, like the whole side of my wig was going. Like, the whole side of my wig was going. I was just dread. For me, I took a picture right after on that same corner, all type of shit. I took a picture of my face, no scratches, no cuts, no marks, no bruises. I went home and smoked my spliff. I did not care. Feel me? That's probably like the only L you could say. Like, feel me? But I don't even jack that's a L, because it's like, y'all jumped me or tag team like y'all say I did. Regardless, it was not a fair fight, and it wasn't a one-on-one. My friends didn't even jump in. Let me clarify that. Like, feel me? I give them props to trying to break it up, but they didn't even jump in. And like, if y'all jumped in, could have been like, you know, it wouldn't have been all of them just tagging hits and sneaking hits or whatever. Feel me? But they wasn't moving like they wanted to link or nothing after that. Like, they was just talking. Like, they was just being funny, posting statuses on Facebook. Like, you gonna jump you again, stuff like that or whatever. And then the girl, it's so funny, because like, the girl who asked, because she was a part of it, but she didn't fight me herself. Like, she didn't jump in the fight or whatever. Like, she was standing there. The girl who they sent to go ask the Deja girl if that was me, like, they was like, oh, you know, remember I said, they was like, oh, they asked her if that's Kelsey or whatever. Like, the girl they sent to ask that, I seen her when I was with my friends at a party, and I'm like, yo, you don't remember me? She like, who you? I'm like, it's Kelsey. Remember when you was asking if it was Kelsey for those girls, and you was helping them, you was trying to line me, basically you was trying to set something up or whatever, right? So she was like, oh, I remember you. That don't got nothing to do with me. I'm like, it did, because you put yourself in it when you was standing there, and you was a Kiki King, you was cheering them on, and you went out your way, and you was like, is that Kelsey? Or you could have minded your business and said, nah, I ain't gonna ask nothing for me. So, show me a picture of her, I'll walk over there and see if that's her type shit. Like, you could have did some shit like that, but no, you put yourself in it when you physically stepped out and said, is that Kelsey? Then when she asked you why, you said, oh, nothing. And you went back and relayed the message, yeah, that's her. Like, feel me? So, with my friends, I'm like, do you want to fight? Da da da. She ain't want to fight. My friend, India, she a hothead. She snatched her wig off her head in front the whole party, because like, you know, when a party is over, everybody just be outside waiting on their cabs and stuff like that. So she's standing outside, and my friend India snatched her wig off. We asked her like, not like, now we asked her like, do you want to fight me now? Like, what's the word? Like, what's up? Like, excuse me. She still ain't want to fight. So then 2 days later, after the party or whatever, when they snatched her wig, she makes a group chat with me and my friends that was at the party and the girls that jumped me. So they like, oh, link, da da da, XYZ. So we sent them an address, and they took them on some we coming. They never came that day. They want to come like 3 days later. Mind you, we sent them an address because we was all going to link up there. Everybody don't live together, feel me? Sent them one common address, and we was like, all right, we going to fight them here, and then that's it. You feel me? They took my son. They come in 2 days later. They was just on some weird stuff. Like, you know, like when girls just, they don't have a reason not to like you. So they just want to group up and not like you together. So they feel like, oh yeah, we valid now. I don't care about none of y'all. I could care less for any of y'all. Like, you feel me? One of the girls, she be adding me on Snap. I accept her every time. Like, every time she add me, I accept her. Because it's like, when you living life good and it ain't nothing you can tell me, honestly. Like, I'm living my life. I'm living my life to the best of my ability, too. At that, like, I'm having fun. I'm doing me. And it's just that simple. Like, that's it. But, like, that's been, honestly. And on top of that, the girl that I went to middle school with, I was walking in the P's one day with my friend. And I seen her. My other friend didn't know her. Like, I don't make stuff hot. Like, for me, if you got a problem with me and you see me, you can always pop on me. Like, for me, you can always fight. Like, for me, I'm not about to make a scene. And, yo, what's up? Like, let's fight. All right, let's fight. We walking in the P's, and I see her. So, like, I'm grilling her. I'm like, what happened? And she just keep walking. She kept it pushing. But she was by herself. When she with her friends, though, you know when people with their friends, they be all gassed up and shit like that. But I could care less. Like I said, when you live in life great, you don't worry about people that's not on your level and people that's not doing what you're doing. And that's just it. But that's the story time on when they tried to jump me or they jumped me and attempted to, because according to them, they didn't jump me. But you jumped me, sweetheart. I don't really care though. No damage was done. Walked away without a scratch. God is good. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share, everything, all that fun stuff. Toodles.